Greetings of the day. In today's lecture of business finance, we will see another problem related to EOQ and related terms. In the earlier video, we have started with the numericals related to the inventory management and EOQ. Now we will move ahead with the same pattern question, but have a little bit different kind of structure or the different kind of things which are given in the question. Starting with the simple question, the question says that the company has an annual demand of 75,000 units of its product whereas its cost price is rupees 50 per unit, while the ordering cost, that is CO, is rupees 100 and the carrying or storing cost is rupees 10 per unit. Here annual demand would be denoted as A, cost price of the particular product would be denoted as C, that is 50 rupees, ordering cost by CO and carrying cost by CC. So the formula of EOQ was under root A multiplied by twice A multiplied by ordering cost divided by carrying cost. We would put the values in the formula, that is twice multiplied by number of annual demand units, that is A equals to 75,000 multiplied by ordering cost, that is rupees 100 divided by carrying cost, that is CC, rupees 10. We will simplify the term so that we could get our answer, and we could determine the EOQ by simplifying the inner calculation. We get our answer as under root 15 lakh. Furtherly, we have to more simplify it so that we can get our accurate answer, that is 1224.74 units. But as we all know, the units cannot be in the point form or in decimal form. That is why we would convert it into 1225 units is our EOQ. EOQ would be denoted as small q in the further formulas. We have discussed the same in the last lecture. So that was with the EOQ. Now we will start with the time gap between two orders. What would be the time gap between two orders? Again, the question has not clearly mentioned whether the information is to be calculated in the days form or month form. We will calculate it in the both form. So the formula is for the days 365 multiplied by EOQ divided by annual demand equals to 365 multiplied by 1225, that was EOQ which we have calculated, divided by 75,000 which was our annual demand. We need to calculate it and simplify it. We would get our answer as 5.96 days. Again, we have similar kind of answer in the last video. So we have said that we have to convert it, as they cannot be in the point form, so we would term it as 6 days. Now same calculation would be done on the monthly pattern. In monthly pattern, the formula is same, except rather than days, we that is 365 in a year, we would take 12 months into 1225, what it was our EOQ amount, divided by A, that is our annual demand of 75,000 units. By solving the calculation, we would get our answer as 0.196 month, that is less than 1 month. That is our answer, that is time gap between two consecutive orders. Then lastly, the question asks us to calculate annual total inventory cost. The formula for calculating annual total inventory cost would be total purchase cost plus total ordering cost plus total storage or carrying cost. So we have to calculate each one separately, and we have elaborated the formula in the more specific form. For calculating total annual purchase cost, we have to find out the purchase price. The formula for calculating purchase price is A, that is annual demand multiplied by cost per unit, A multiplied by C, plus total ordering cost. Total ordering cost, the formula for calculating annual total ordering cost would be A multiplied by cost of ordering divided by EOQ. Then total carrying cost annually, that is Q multiplied by carrying cost divided by 2. We would put the values in the formula. A is of 75,000 units multiplied by cost price of goods, that is C 50 plus bracket close Again, cost of ordering A is 75,000 units annual demand multiplied by cost of ordering rupees 100 divided by EOQ. We have calculated 1225 units. Again bracket close plus annual total storage cost. Formula is EOQ, that is 1225 units multiplied by carrying cost rupees 10 per unit divided by, as we have to take average inventory, we will divide it by 2. So we have to simplify each bracket differently so that we could get our answer. By simplifying 75,000 multiplied by 50, we would get our annual total purchase cost. It would be 37,50,000 plus. Now we have to calculate total ordering cost annually. It would be 75,000 multiplied by 100 divided by 1225. The answer would be 6,122 plus. Now we have to calculate total storage cost annually. We have to simplify 1225 multiplied by 10 divided by 2. The answer would be 6,125. All these are the cost which would be the total inventory cost. We have to add it up, and after adding we will get our answer as rupees 37,62,247 rupees. 37,62,247 rupees. That is our total annual total inventory cost. Now we will start with the another numerical with some different pattern. Now we will start with the second numerical. Remember one thing, whenever we are solving any kind of numerical question of any subject, we have to be very keen while reading the question. Question reading is an important task. We can understand by solving this question. The question says that the demand for a product, not annual demand, the monthly demand for a particular product is of 15,000 units. There is not annual demand given in the question. We have to convert that monthly demand into annual demand by multiplying it with the months, that is number of months, that is 12. So for this purpose we need to read the question carefully, understood it, and then we need to go for formulation of the solution. So we would say that the demand for a particular product is of 15,000 units per month. So we can write it as monthly demand, but in the question we would need to calculate A, which is an annual demand. For that purpose what we would do, we would convert it monthly demand into annual demand by doing simple thing. Annual demand is equals to A equals to 15,000 units per month multiplied by 12, that is the number of months in an year. We would get our answer as 1,80,000 units. That is our yearly demand for that particular product. So this is the cash which was in the question. Here we have calculated our yearly demand for a particular product. Now the cost price of particular product in the question is given of rupees 54 per unit. Ordering cost per order is rupees 1,500, whereas percentage of carrying cost or storage cost is 10%. Here we have not been directly given the cost of storage or carrying cost per unit, so we need to calculate that. We have done it yesterday. Same formula would be used for calculation of carrying cost per unit, which we have used in the previous video or previous lecture, that is C multiplied by I. So what was our C? C is 54 multiplied by I is of 10%. So our answer is rupees 5.4 per unit. That is our CC, that is carrying cost per unit. So we have all the information which we would need while solving the solution of the particular problem. So question says that we have to find out 4 things. Number 1 is EOQ, second one is time gap between 2 orders, third one is number of orders which we are going to place in a year, and lastly the annual inventory storage cost. The formula for EOQ is under root twice A, that is annual demand, multiplied by ordering cost, that is CO, divided by carrying cost, that is CC. We have to put the values in the formula. Under root twice annual demand, we have calculated it, and find out annual demand by converting monthly demand into annual demand is 1,80,000 units, multiplied by ordering cost, it is written as 1,500 rupees, divided by carrying cost. It was not directly available, here the percentage was given, we have calculated from percentage. Our carrying cost is of rupees 5.4. that is what is the values which we need to put in the formula. By doing so, we would get our answer. We would simplify it and we would get answer 10 crores. Again, we have to simplify the under root which is been given in the formula, and we would get our answer as 10,000 units. 10,000 units. That is our EOQ. Now we have, as we have calculated EOQ, now we will move to the second thing which we need to calculate is time gap between two consecutive order. Again, we would calculate it in the both pattern, days pattern and month pattern. The formula is simple: 365 multiplied by EOQ divided by A. For the purpose of calculation in days, when we are calculating in the part of the month, the formula would change to 12 multiplied by EOQ divided by A. If suppose any question asks that has no written in that, we need to calculate the what we can say answer in month. At that point of in weeks, at that point of time, there would be again change in the formula. Rather than 12 or 365, we would write it as 52 multiplied by Q divided by A. As here no information is given, we would calculate in days as well as months. So we will put the values 365 multiplied by EOQ, which we have calculated as 10,000 units, divided by A, which is already been provided to us, of rupees 1,80,000 of units 1,80,000. We would get our answer as 20.28 days. 20.28 days. We can also say it as 20 days, as we are converting decimal into the criteria that as it is less than 0.5, we have converted into the lower side. If suppose it was written in the, as we have solved in the earlier problem in this video, it was near about what we can say more than 0.5, we have converted it into the upper side. Now we will do the same thing, that is calculating the calculation of time gap between two orders in the month form. What we need to do, 12 multiplied by EOQ, that was 10,000 divided by A, which is annual demand of 1,80,000 units. We need to again simplify it and get our answer. We would get it as 0.67 month. 0.67 month. As in general tendency or in general criteria, we take 30 days in a month, and we get our answer as 20 days, which is 2/3 of a month. That is why the answer is 2/3. That is 0.667 infinity. So we have converted it into the 0.67. Now we have to calculate number of orders in an year. The formula for calculation of number of orders in an year is annual demand divided by EOQ. Here annual demand was of 1,80,000 units, and we have calculated our EOQ at 10,000 units. So we would divide it by that, and we would get our answer as 18 orders, which would be placed in an year, as we are following the EOQ pattern for ordering the goods. So there would be 18 orders in all in an year. Now the last one, annual inventory storage cost. The formula for calculation of annual inventory storage cost is EOQ multiplied by carrying or storage cost divided by 2, or we have written it as we have again what we can say alphabetically expressed is as average inventory multiplied by carrying cost. That was the detailed formula which we have discussed in the earlier videos. Now we will put the values. Q was of 10,000 units multiplied by carrying cost, we have calculated 5.4 divided by 2, which is our formula for the average inventory, and we would get our answer as 27,000, that is in rupees. The unit is rupees. So this was with the inventory level. In this particular video, what we have seen that the information with regard to the any kind of thing can be given in some different type. For example, in this particular problem, the information was given about the demand in month, so we have to convert it into the year, so that we could use this formula as whenever we are calculating the inventory levels, or we are doing the numerical related to the inventory management. All the things are need to be calculated on the basis of month. Hence we have seen that there was a catch in calculation of annual demand, and hence our answer were affected accordingly, and rest of the things were simple as we have seen in the earlier lecture. In the next video, we will move more forward towards the section of inventory management and levels of inventory. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.